Mm.
Good morning, Chandu.
Yeah, very good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay,
Mhm.
so we are meeting first time. So would you give me your brief introduction?
Yeah, as you know, my name is Chandu. Okay, I'm from Andhra Pradesh basically. Currently, I'm staying in Bangalore. So here I'm doing a job. So that is my intro. Is it enough?
Yeah, that's great. So let's
That's good
dive
to
in.
know.
Okay, so Chandu, how long have you been learning English?
It has a quite long. Okay, I have been learning this language for 3 years. Yeah, so the journey was really, really good. Though I faced a lot of struggles.
Oh yeah, my next question is was around this that when did you think learn about English and how did you think?
Okay. Um, like in my graduation, okay, I need to attend the interview. Over there, I felt very bad. So that is my first step. And when I think about English, so in that I couldn't perform very well. I couldn't able to speak a single sentence. Okay, in front of the interviewer, I have a stage fright, and I pummeled a lot. Okay, to speak in front of interviewer. So that is my step where I started. And from now onwards, like from that onwards, I have been learning English.
Okay, so what were the challenges that you have faced? When did you start?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the challenges were a lot. Initially, okay, I have a fear of people. So initially, I did learn some grammar parts. Okay, it is very important to speak English. Okay, tenses as well. And I did face a lot of problems when it comes to those conversations. Okay, I started. Do you know Ace Fluency? In Ace Fluency, so at the time I was a beginner, and when I was trying to speak with the co-learners, so they didn't. I am at their level, like I am at basic level. Okay, so they are maybe advanced and intermediate level they have. So they didn't so interested to speak with me. They disconnect the call or on face. So it has happened.
Yeah,
So
it
and I
happened.
did, yeah, I didn't give up, and still I have been learning. Yeah. So that's how my
That,
journey went.
that's great. About the according to me, first step is hard to take. Whenever you will take your first step, so the journey will be beautiful and it will be easy. And yeah, why I'm asking this question to you because of I have started this series for those people who are just thinking about learning English and who are
Mm-hmm.
just to embark on English journey, but somehow or somewhere they are not able to start. So that's why they can just watch our video and they can just
Yeah.
because some people they are thinking about starting with the grammar. So what do you think? You told me that you have started with the grammar, so the tenses. So according to you, what is important? Firstly, grammar, or you should listen something and you should start speaking. So what is your overview of there?
Okay. Yeah. So before that, you are doing a great job. Okay. So uploading videos to help the others. Okay, who happen to have some environment to speak English. So it is a good idea. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, grammar is very important. So here there are four sections. Okay, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, when it comes to the speaking, grammar is very important. So I did learn grammar, then I started speaking. Without having a grammar, we can't speak even a single sentence. We can speak by listening. However, our mother tongue, by listening, we have learned. Hmm? So that is our mother tongue. From childhood we have been seeing, observing our parents, our surroundings. So that's how we learned our mother tongue. Yeah. So English is not like that. Okay. So we don't have environment from basic to, we have to start from the basic, and we do speak with the help of grammar.
Yeah, that's great. That's true. But sometimes what happens with us that we know the grammar, but we are not able to speak one sentence. We know all the grammars, lack of practice. So I just want to tell the people who knows the grammar or who doesn't know the grammar, this is not a big challenge for learning grammar, because according to me, when I have started, I knew the grammar, I have learned the grammar by myself, but the part is that there were no people who can I talk with them. So that was the first thing. And another thing is that if you will start, nowadays there are so many platforms that you can converse the people, you can listen, you can watch. Okay, according to you, if you like to watch any series, so you can start with those series, and whenever you will learn, so at least you can be understand what they are speaking, and
Speaking
you can speak like these sentences.
them.
And another one is that you can start with your home utensils or your bedrooms things at least, because learning English is not a daunting task. It is, I can say that there is a procrastination. The
Yeah.
most of the people are just procrastinate about learning that, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next day. So this is the thing. Lame excuses are there. So that's why they are not able to learn. And now they can learn with taking new ideas that they can start with. Okay. So you can tell me something about more about your journey, English journey.
Yeah. My English journey, like initially, I started learning grammar. Okay. So we can, without having a grammar, we can speak with the help of modal verbs, with the help of three, four tenses. Okay. We can speak English, but we can't reach that level. We can able to
Yes.
understand, like we can able to understand the people. We can able to speak with the small grammar parts. Okay. Hmm. So if you want to speak in front of the audience, so grammar should be, role. Grammar should be play a good role. Okay, I mean important role. Yeah. So about my journey, like hmm, initially I did it. I did a course from entry application. So over there is a 100 days boot camp. So there I learned English grammar. After that, so I started slowly speaking. Okay. So I took a topic, for example, what is like about bottle, about pen. So slowly I have to, I had to wrote small sentence about the things. So that's how I started writing. So after writing, I could try to speak English in front of the mirror, in front of the people. So this is about that that's how I started. And is in Ace Fluency, like as you mentioned, there are n number of platforms these days where do we learn English or converse with the people. So that's how I started in that application. So that application, it was only calls. Okay, there is no video call. So over on calls, like um when the stranger, I mean when the caller asked a question, at the time I wasn't, I haven't knowledge about that question. I mean, I haven't knowledge about the things. Okay, I wasn't able to speak in front. I was able. Sorry, I wasn't able to speak with them. Okay, so at the time they disconnected the call without know what, like without informing you. So yeah, this is very. Hmm.
You know, the main thing is that whenever you are learning English, so it's good. You can start with grammar, you can start with short sentences, whatever you want to do. But the main thing is you have to learn art of questioning, how to ask a question. That is must. And apart from that, you should know how to give answer.
Yep.
So if you have these things, you can at least you can speak. Firstly, you should know about your introduction, how you can give your introduction. Second thing is that art of questioning, and third thing is art of answering. How can you give your answer? So if you will do these three things, so you will be able to at least converse with the people in front of camera or over a call. So it will give you confidence, and gradually when you will speak with more people, so definitely you will learn more how they are speaking, the expressions, and the gestures, all the things, and definitely pronunciation as well, because pronunciation, uh, it is a biggest role while we are speaking. Intonation is must. So these are the few
Yeah.
things that beginners should knew about
Mm,
English, that how they can start their journey. Okay, so tell me something
yeah.
about your vocabulary. How do you learn vocabulary, and how do you use this vocabulary in your communication skills?
Okay. Yeah. For vocabulary, I do read books. Okay. Recently, I have started reading books. So before, I use it to collect the vocabulary from, I mean, from the videos. Okay. So these days I started reading books. From the books, I have noticed a new vocabulary. At the time, I note it down. And in when it comes to the speaking, okay, I do use those vocabularies. So yeah.
Yeah,
And okay, so like everybody, like everyone noting the vocabularies, but they are not using. We are not getting that situation to speak in front of the people. So that's how we are forgetting the vocabularies. So if we do use those vocabularies, so definitely it should be helpful and it will be feed in our subconscious mind.
yes, definitely. Sure.
Yes.
Like if you are creating the videos, or not even creating the videos, if you are over a call, so you should be affable with those people, like uh, those people who are conversing with you. So in this way, you can start your journey, and definitely you can use all the sentences, because no one is perfect in any sector. There are few mistakes. People definitely they commit mistakes like us, so you can't give up. And there is
Yeah.
definitely procrastination, hesitation, so you have to get rid of these things, that you can start your journey. So this is a skill, so you can learn. End of the session, I just want to tell those people, practice as much as you can, and consistency is the key of success. So, from your side, Chandu, final tip you want to give the beginners?
Okay. Yeah, for beginners, like so when they are noting vocabulary, okay, try to bring the situation, and if there is no situation, bring the vocabulary and make some sentences by using that with the co-learner. So that should be very useful. Okay, take a one word today. Okay, create the situation yourself. Okay, create the situation and frame the sentences. With one co-learner, maybe you couldn't, maybe you can't create a sentence. The co-learner will give you suggestions how to create a sentence. Okay, from next co-learner. Yeah, today maybe we do have at least 2 or 3 sessions. Everyone have a 2 or 3 sessions. Okay, so from with the three co-learners, you have to discuss with a single word.
Yes,
Okay,
true.
so definitely we do remember those word, and every 3 days, just recall. Okay, yeah. So
Recall.
maybe, yeah, maybe today I have learned this word recess. Okay, so it means a small break before the lunch. Okay, yeah, about this word, discuss with the three people. And after 3 days, just recall what I have learned before 3 days. So that's how, if you start, and if you from now onwards, if you start that, after 1 year, you should learn 300 vocabularies at least. It
Definitely.
is a use.
And that, yeah. And in addition, I just want to tell you that they can do one thing more, that as you told me, create a situation that they can make a story around that word.
Yes, they may cook up story.
Yeah, like it definitely it could be deliberately. You have to do this deliberately because otherwise we don't have any option that we can use that word in our communication skill. Like today I have learned one word, affable. So I knew the word of amiable, friendly, but I want to enhance my communication skills. Like I want to go further in my vocabulary as well. So I have learned another word that is affable. That how can I use affable word, and the meaning is superb. Like okay, we can learn it easily. That okay, the teacher's affable nature makes class welcoming. So
Yeah,
like friendly behave, friendly nature. So you have sufficient vocabulary, and now you can do one thing, that you can like replace your vocabulary. If you have a word
yeah,
good, you can replace that with gorgeous, and you can use that word deliberately in your communication skill. And in this way, you can learn. And definitely, the main
we
thing is
can.
first step. Whenever
Yeah,
you will take your first steps, and then you will love this language as a skill, that okay, this is like I'm speaking, I'm improving myself. So in this way, it will be like you will be love
giving
this
me more,
language. This is
yeah, more energy
yeah.
and towards
And
English.
like every day, whenever you will listen about any concept, so you will catch that word, any word there will be. Okay, so I have learned, not learned, I have listened at least this word anywhere. Like there will be a speaker in the your neighborhood, and there are people are speaking in English. Like nearby my there is a school, so I knew the word shortcoming. Okay, shortcoming, we know we have that faults, like these types of things, drawbacks. But earlier I was not aware of this word shortcoming. So whenever I go to school for picking my kids, so it is a convent school. So definitely at the end of the school there is a prayer. So they just speak like, oh God, our shortcomings are like this. So I have searched that word, and then I use that word in my communications, because my subconscious mind is aware now that okay, I have to speak in English. Okay, so this was the best conversation with you, Chandu. So it's been a long
Yeah,
that we have this video. So nice to talk to you. Definitely we'll create another video about
sure.
this series. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.